Morning everyone. Well, it's a windy, rainy, blustery day. So far we've got 3 heifers calved, so first time calvers, and we've got 1 cow on the job just there, number 158. She's finally getting close to calving, so hopefully we see some action. And 2 of these heifers have still got their calves on them, and the other heifer has got the calf down the shed, so yeah, these calves will soon be coming off their heifers, probably tomorrow. But yeah, that 158, she's on the job, which is good, very good. Right, so this morning we've got the vet coming out. He's going to be having a look at these heifers for me. Got an empty one, either an empty or late, an empty one, a cow that needs a vet certificate before she can go to the works, an empty one behind her, and then this one here has either got fluke or woody tongue or something like that. It's just not right. She's in calf, she's just not doing very well, so we're going to get him to have a look at her.
That's definitely a little calf there.
Yeah, I thought because she's got a little udder.
Yes.
The other ones have got nothing, but she's just so leggy.
Yeah.
I thought she may be empty.
Good.
I just noticed her over the last few days doing that.
Yeah.
But she's a bit lighter than the others and looks a bit rough, so.
And discharge just out of that one nostril or both?
One that I've seen out of the nostril, yeah. But just like a whining noise, like when she's breathing.
Yes. She's in calf, you think?
Yeah, she's sprung up. Yeah.
As far as I can tell, there's no crackling in the lower lungs, no lower respiratory tract noises like a pneumonia.
Yeah.
So I think it's all in the upper respiratory tract here, so I'm going to get a halter.
Or she's got a stick up there or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. When I worked for my auntie, we pulled a stick out of a cow's nose and it was like quite long. I was like, wow, that's amazing.
Yes, yeah, no, so it's usually the jerseys that do it.
Okay.
But I mean, she might have a bit of jersey in her. Huh?
No, normally you would see it, eh?
Yeah, nothing is easily accessible in there. Okay, check your mouth then. Dang, I was hoping for a second.
You caught that on camera too?
Yeah.
Nope, not that one.
So a couple things. Yeah, there could be a bit of damage to the back of the throat there. Could be just like an acute rhinotracheotis. There's like a little virus that can do that.
Yeah.
IVR. So I think for her, if you want to treat, it would be Medicam and 5 days of Ingemycin. See how that goes. If no response to that, then we'll reassess.
Yeah, well, she can stay with these. Got milking cows and boarding every day.
Cool. You happy with that?
Yep.
Awesome.
Still on the job. Alright, so those 3 empty heifers and 2 cows went off without a hitch. Number 34 got a vet certificate to go, so that's good. But yeah, so we only had 3 empty heifers out of all of our heifers, so that's pretty good. Last year we had 5 or 6. So yeah, now we're on to the next job. Discovered that the wheel nuts have come loose on here. Anders is just removing the wheel nuts. You got them all off? One more. It's come loose and the threads are buggered on the stud, so we are pulling this hub off. I'm going to go to town and get some new studs and get this back together because we're using it at the moment. That's how trailer with a crate for getting cows and calves in. Yep, that's a good place. Right, now we'll take the tyre off. Alright, so what happened was we had a puncture in this tyre a while back. We put it on here, but I never checked the wheel nuts to see if they've obviously worked themselves loose, so that's what's happened. So we're gonna to get this cap off and then get the nut off and take this hoof to town and get some new studs because those are wrecked. Right, should we do it, Anders? Put it in that gap there. That gap there. Like that. And then you might just be able to turn this one and it keeps turning. There you go. See how it's cracked and coming out? Turn it around a bit and I'll do it again. There we go.
Take away.
Now that is a nut. Should be. Bit of grease in there. We need a rag to clean that up.
Rag?
A rag. It's all dirty. I don't want to get my fingers dirty, do you?
Yeah.
Well, we got it done. New studs, new nuts. Anders, did we do a good job?
Mm-hmm.
Right, we're going to go up and check on that cow that was calving. Should we go and have a look at the cow that was calving?
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so 158's finally calved. She's got a nice udder on her, plenty of milk. And I just checked before, but that's our first replacement. That's calf number 1, tag number 1. So that's great. But what I got to do now is actually pick up the other 2 calves because I don't want them getting mixed up with that one. The other 2, I'm not sure whether they're heifers or boys, but they're bobbies because they are natural matings from the heifers. We didn't do any AB on the heifers this season. So yeah, me and Anders are going to gather those up now. And then I've got a couple other jobs to do. So it shows how far the calves will wander. It's hiding over there. So these 2 here, they are bobbies. There is no market for these. These are bulls. They're not a beef breed because we choose to put crossbreed bulls over top of our crossbreed heifers, so we don't have too many calving difficulties. So yeah, there's no market for these ones, but we can't keep everything. If there was a way, we would, but yeah, where are we going to graze all these animals if we keep them? We can't, especially if we're wanting to reduce stocking rates. It's weeing, yeah. So something interesting, when we had that 140 mils, it filled the quarry up here. So you're talking like a 4-meter drop down to the drain there. It filled up with water all this here because the culvert's slightly blocked and the water actually came over top. And actually started eroding this a bit more. So we've got to get down and unblock that culvert. But that's quite a bit of water. When you see it, the water's been right up back there. It would have been banked up into the quarry. You can see there's a log sitting on the ramp just there. The water's been right up there. It's crazy. I would have liked to have seen it. But yeah, something interesting. Alright, thanks for watching. And hope you enjoyed that, and we'll catch you somewhere else on the farm. See ya.